G'day, welcome to today's edition of Any Auto TV. As you can see, we've got the Challenge Outback Deluxe camper trailer on the back, which we'll have a look at today. This camper trailer is about $18,500 and it's a fold-out soft floor off-road camper trailer. It's got a couple of really good features about it, and as you'll see from today's video, it tows beautifully and it tracks along quite nicely. So first off, let's have a look at the trailer itself and then we'll put it up, have a look inside, and then we'll go for a drive. First thing you'll notice here is it's got the Trak hitch, which gives you 360-degree articulation. There's a number of different ways you can get that for off-road camper trailers. Trak's been around a long time and it's a good system, it works well. The other thing you'll notice is that this particular trailer has mechanical override brakes as opposed to electric brakes. There's an argument both ways for that. Personally, I prefer electric brakes, because sometimes in off-road situations the override brakes require the trailer to actually run up the back of the car to slow down, and that doesn't work if you're particularly at any sort of angle in terms of the trailer. But this one seems to work okay, and if you don't go into too extreme situations, it'll be perfectly fine. It's also got a fold-up jockey wheel, which makes it pretty easy to handle. Spare on the front, big storage area. Yeah, it's a reasonable sort of size. A battery with a battery charger in there, and you wouldn't want to put too much in there because then you're getting too much tow ball rate, but especially with storage in the back. But look, good little touch. And a rock deflector all around the front. So, you know, all in all, that's a fairly neat sort of system there. It's got a short A-frame, and what that means is that it's good for off-road in terms of articulation and ramp over angles. It does make it slightly more difficult for manoeuvring when you're reversing, that's the only thing. But haven't had any problems with it at all. So down the side, plenty of protection, aluminium protection for the paintwork. Surprising how many stone chips you do actually get on the rear of the wheel arches, so that's a good idea actually. And we've got the water tank with a hand pump, lockable water, and the gas bottle there. The water tank itself is tucked up underneath. It's tucked up just behind the rear wheel, so it helps to balance out the weight, and it's very well protected from rocks, boulders, etc. It's got a good area around it. This trailer comes with decent off-road 15-inch tyres with a 6-stud pattern that are fairly ubiquitous in terms of what they can match. The cover itself is fairly heavy duty and waterproof and reasonably dust-proof. On a soft floor trailer it is almost impossible to be 100% dust-proof, but this does a pretty good job. And as you can see, it folds up, tucks in nice and neatly, and when we open her up you'll be able to see it's really easy in terms of what it needs to do. One of the good features I like about this trailer is the fact that if you pull up somewhere at lunchtime and you just want to cook what you want to cook without having to open the whole trailer up, that's not a problem. The kitchen just swings open off the back. Stove, sink, little tray, all the storage area inside. It is basic, but you really don't need anything more than that, and it all works pretty well. So let's fold all that back up now and we will open the trailer up and see what it's like. What we need to do is take off the top, which is normally zip it on, but we, as they say in the cooking shows, here's one we prepared earlier. So we just take the top off. This is a side fold tent. Come out, pull the poles out. Peg it out, which we're not going to do today. Okay, well that's it really for an overnight stay. If you're going to stay a little bit longer, it does have an awning, that 6-foot awning that runs all the way along over the back of the cooking area, so that everything is covered and protected. We're not going to put that up now because we have got a storm coming in, so we'll give that a miss, but as we said, a very open, light, airy sort of feel. Okay, once inside, the first thing you notice is that it's quite open and airy. It's got a large window at the back and on the side, and with the door. It's quite high. You've also got 3 windows around the bed itself, and what that does, that promotes a lot of airflow. The fact that the tent is so high also allows the heat to escape up top, so it has a good open feeling to it, which is great. To jump up onto the bed, you just use the step that's there, and away you go. Being a side fold trailer, the downside is the fact that your people are sleeping side by side. So if someone's on the other side, they need to get out during the night, they crawl over the top and away they go. A couple of good little features: where the tent poles sit in, it's all reinforced, and there's a little zip area there for knickknacks, books, whatever you want to do. There's little zipped areas for power leads to come through as well, and the fact that you can access your storage under the trailer through here is also a great feature as well. So, and there's a light inside there underneath. So all in all, it's open, high, airy, little bit difficult to put up, but not too bad, and all really good quality canvas, good quality stitching, and a great quality base. So we'll give it the thumbs up for that. Now, even though you've got two open access ways to the storage underneath, one from inside the trailer and one from the back where the kitchen is, if you've got a pile of other stuff you need to get, accessing it while the tent is up is pretty easy. You just unclip the clips, lift up the storage, the struts keep the weight of it. It's just one big storage area, which allows you, there's no nooks and crannies, it just allows you a flat storage area. It's very deep, very wide. It's enormous actually. All of the seals are rubber seals, so all in all it's well made, well put together. Well, that's it all back together again, and you probably think I should be puffing by now how fast I did it, but that's okay. But realistically, about 20 minutes to put up, 25 minutes, all the tent pegs in, the awning, the poles, and that's not too bad. 25 minutes you're sitting having a beer, and realistically probably about the same to fold up again. A couple of good points with this: it is sealed and zipped all the way around, and it's a good quality zip, and there's sealing inside, so for a soft floor trailer this is about as dust proof as you could possibly get. None are dust proof, but this would be as good as you could possibly get. So that in a nutshell is the Challenge off-road four-wheel drive camper trailer. At around $18,500 it represents pretty good value. It is light enough to be able to be towed behind the Subaru Outback as we saw earlier. So you don't need something big and heavy to tow it. It's great for a family, and it will take you off the beaten track, and if you really want to go serious four-wheel driving, this will go with you as well. So by all means have a look at them if you're looking in the soft floor market. Give Carrie and Murray a call down at Challenge Camper Trailers at Rydalmere, and we'll see you next time.